Okay, brothers and sisters, fellow YouTube viewers, subscribers, the whole nine, what's going on? Back once again to, of course, share more information. And I don't know why I don't get myself positioned comfortably before I start, but I guess because I'll be so eager to share the information. But anyhow, alright, we got Mark McGuire, we got the Haiti situation, and I got two articles in a newspaper which I wanted to share as far as dealing with prophecy and of course Satan still in the mix of everything, which is obvious. You can see that. But yeah. So I guess first I'm gonna start with this first newspaper article. January the 6th in a commercial appeal. And this is about Bibles being forbidden to be handed out in the schools. Now this last part, the very last part of it is really like got me like what? But anyhow, I'm gonna get right to it. Since I only got 10 minutes, it might be two parts, but anywho, getting right to it. This is Lebanon, Tennessee. It says Wilson County schools have agreed to stop distributing Bibles to students during the school day on school grounds. The settlement comes after the American Civil Liberties Union of Tennessee threatened to sue the district on behalf of a 5th grade student at Carroll Oakland Elementary School. The ACLU, of course, which I believe is like the devil's coat because they always attacking anything godly. The ACLU said in a news release issued Tuesday that the student referred to as Joanne Doe was taken into the gym early in the year with her classmates, and that the principal, Carol Farrell, introduced the children and representatives of the Gideons International and told the students about the time she received her first Bible. Doe's teacher called each row of students for to receive a Bible, but told them taking a Bible was not mandatory according to the release. However, every student did take a Bible, including Doe, who said she feared being ostracized if she did not. Who cares if you refuse to take a Bible? No, it's just like the Quran. But anywho, Wilson County Attorney Mike Jennings said Tuesday that he would have disputed the account of what Farrell said if the matter had gone to court. Farrell referred all comments to Jennings. In the settlement, school board members acknowledged that the distribution of Bibles to students at school has been recognized as a violation of the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Can read fast at the end, but let me reread that. It says, in the settlement, school board members acknowledge that the distribution of Bibles to students at school has been recognized as a violation of the Establishment Clause of First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. What? What? Okay. They said that passing out Bibles at a school is a violation of the Constitution. As far as the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment. Now, the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment, what was the very first thing in the First Amendment? What does it say? Freedom of religion. So how is it a violation towards the First Amendment of a teacher passing out Bibles in a school when it's freedom of religion? Now, the girl who says she'd feel ostracized if she didn't, that right there it's not, the person wasn't trying to force her to take a Bible. Just receive a Bible. Just simply receive it, read and study. So by all this secular activity in schools, that's why you got so much chaos in schools. That's why you got Columbine, Virginia Tech, Maryland, etc. Because of the fact of stuff like this. The ACLU get in and, like I said, Satan's coat. That's why I pretty much think of the ACLU, Satan's coat. That's just one of the incidents. You know, it's a violation of the First Amendment with pass out Bibles in school. But yet, it's not a violation with gay activists. It's not a violation with gay marriage. It's not a violation with abortion. It's not a violation. I mean, I can go on and on down the list, stem cell research and more. There's not a violation of the Constitution. There's not a violation to the amendments. But passing out Bibles in a school is. Satan in a mix. Satan in a mix. See, Wilson schools to end Bible handouts. That article. The next up, I ain't gonna read the whole article because it's pretty lengthy, but I'm gonna just read what it's pretty much based around. This one right here is a NAACP claims bias in suit against U.S. Airways. This is about how racism still exists and how it hasn't went anywhere, which that's pretty much obvious too, but I just wanted to read this one as well. Like I said, not the whole thing, just a paragraph or half a paragraph. Philadelphia, the NAACP is accusing U.S. Airways of discriminating against African American employees in Philly by assigning them to less desirable gates and shifts, and of giving work areas dominated by African American workers racially loaded nicknames such as Compton, Camden, and the Ghetto. Shifts in areas with more white workers are called Frankfurt, South Philly, and King of Prussia. The suit says after locations in the Philadelphia area. So here we got at an airport, the little gates where, okay, you got the go to the south wing gate, go to the northeast gate. In this case, they put go to the Compton gate. Go to the Frankfurt gate over here with the predominantly white. The Compton or the Ghetto gate, that's what they labeled it, with the mostly black at. And then discriminating on work shifts and so forth. So here you got NAACP, still in effect, still in the act, but people talking about change. What change? What change? If, like I said, if blacks were so free and everything was equal and everything was united, the NAACP wouldn't exist. Affirmative action wouldn't exist. I mean, it still exists and it ain't no way around it. And last but not least, you got Mark McGuire, who publicly announces or admits or confesses that he took steroids with a little bit of red and tears coming from, if those were real tears. Mark McGuire admits that he took steroids and he gets a slap on the wrist, right? Marion John. Okay, no, before I get to that, Michael Phelps got caught getting high. He had a bob. I forget what them things called, but Michael Phelps got caught for getting high. He get a slap on the wrist. Mark McGuire, he keeps the legendary record-breaking Babe Ruth ball. He keeps it. He keeps the Hall of Fame position for breaking Babe Ruth's record. That doesn't get taken from him. Michael Phelps keeps all his gold medals, his Olympic gold medals from swimming, after he got caught smoking weed. That doesn't get taken from him. Marion Jones, the Olympic track star, they end up turning in information on her using steroids. They took all her medals away. Why? Why you take all her medals away? Because y'all found out that she was using steroids to win her race. Why y'all didn't take away Mark McGuire's Hall of Fame position in that legendary ball? You know my time, running out, but I'm gonna finish this up on another segment. But I gotta get to it, so stay tuned.